I'm Kane from Michigan Tech University. What do you see, Ev?
Well, there's a lot of DOC coming out of here. It's being served on a plate of ice. So, you've got permafrost and you've got water flowing over top of it.
What role do you think the fire played? So we're about 11 years post-fire.
Well, now there's probably a lot more evaporation. The character of the DOC is probably not too different now at this point. It's probably
Relative to unburn?
relative to unburn. Other than that, I don't know. We don't really know yet.
Awesome.
We need to do more.
What do you think the color of the water looks like?
What's that?
What's the color of the water looking like?
It's actually pretty clear.
What's the relationship between color and DOC concentration?
Well, some people call DOC CDOM, or
Yeah.
chromophoric dissolved organic matter, so the color is directly correlated with the concentration.
Is that true?
Yeah, well, and the color can indicate the aromaticity too.
Okay. So are there usually relationships between CDOM and SUVA? Or no?
Not always.
So better indicator of concentration of DOC, but not necessarily the character or quality of that DOC. That's interesting.
Right.
But this is probably spring thaw, so it's got low concentrations in general because of the high seasonal ice.
An analogy would be, you could imagine adding sugar to water and adding tannins to water, and they could both have very different carbon concentrations, but one could be completely clear and one is very dark.
Right.
So color and aromaticity are different.
Right. Now I see a lot of bubbles in that water. What does that tell you? Anything?
Well, it just tells me that it's being aerated right here.
Okay. So it's not that foam stuff.
I don't know. What foam stuff?
Well, so you know how sometimes you see hunks of foam floating down a river, and isn't it like flocculated DOC?
Yeah. There could be some of that happening right here. I also see lots of algae in here. This is interesting. So we got lots of light here. Those algae are doing crazy things. I think another installment that you'll have here, we'll have Kevin Wyatt talking about.
That's right. Transition to Kevin Wyatt. Good job.